Previously on The Secret of Whisper Woods, Luna discovered a magical realm through a door in an ancient tree. The keeper entrusted her with the key of restoration and a mission to save both worlds from the fading by finding 3 allies: the Whisperer, the Glimmer, and the Rememberer. The morning sun filtered through Luna's bedroom curtains as she stuffed essentials into her backpack. A water bottle, some snacks, a flashlight, and a small photo of her grandmother. The silver key from the keeper hung on a chain around her neck alongside her grandmother's pendant. "Luna, breakfast!" her mother called from downstairs. Luna zipped up her backpack and took a deep breath. How was she supposed to leave without telling her parents where she was going? The keeper had been clear. Telling them would put them in danger, but simply disappearing would make them worry. Downstairs, her parents were busy with their morning routine. Her father was reading the newspaper while her mother flipped pancakes. "There you are," her mother said with a smile. "You're up early for a Saturday." Luna nodded, trying to act normal. "I thought I'd go exploring today." "In the woods?" her father asked, lowering his newspaper with a concerned look. "Just around the neighborhood," Luna lied, hating the feeling. "Maybe visit the library." Her mother placed a stack of pancakes in front of her. "Be back by dinner, okay? And take your phone." Luna nodded again, relieved it had been so easy. As she ate, she glanced out the window toward Whisper Woods. Somewhere in there, 3 allies were waiting and time was running out. After breakfast, Luna shouldered her backpack and headed toward the woods. The forest looked different in daylight, less mysterious, more ordinary. But Luna knew better now. "I need to find the Whisperer first," she whispered to herself, remembering the keeper's words. The one who could speak to trees would be essential for navigating the ever-changing paths of Whisper Woods. But how would she find the Whisperer? The keeper hadn't given her directions or a map. Luna touched her pendant, hoping for some guidance. To her surprise, it grew warm under her fingers. When she looked down, it was glowing faintly, pointing toward a narrow path she hadn't noticed before. "Okay," Luna said, taking a deep breath. "Here we go." The path twisted through ancient trees, sometimes so narrow Luna had to squeeze between trunks, other times widening into small clearings filled with wildflowers. After walking for what felt like hours, Luna began to hear something. A soft melodic humming that seemed to come from the trees themselves. The pendant glowed brighter, and Luna quickened her pace. The humming grew louder, turning into what sounded like words in a language Luna didn't understand. The trees here were older, their trunks twisted into strange shapes, their branches reaching toward each other as if trying to touch. In the center of a small clearing stood the strangest tree Luna had ever seen. Its trunk was split down the middle, creating what looked like a doorway. Inside sat a girl about Luna's age, her legs crossed, eyes closed, swaying gently as she hummed. Luna hesitated at the edge of the clearing. Was this the Whisperer? The girl opened her eyes suddenly and smiled. "The trees told me you were coming, Guardian." "Are you the Whisperer?" Luna asked, stepping into the clearing. The girl nodded, uncrossing her legs and standing up. She was dressed in clothes made of what looked like bark and leaves, and her hair was braided with small flowers and twigs. "My name is Willow. I've been waiting for you." "I'm Luna," Luna said, approaching cautiously. "The keeper sent me to find you." Willow's expression grew serious. "The fading has reached my trees. They whisper of darkness spreading through their roots. We don't have much time. Can you help me find the others? The Glimmer and the Rememberer?" Willow nodded. "The trees know where they hide.
But first, you must receive my gift. Gift? Each ally carries a piece of the magic you'll need to stop the fading, Willow explained. Mine is the gift of understanding. Willow reached up and plucked a small leaf from her hair. It glowed green in her palm. With this, you will understand the language of the forest. The trees will guide you and warn you of danger, Luna hesitated. What do I do with it? Place it in your pendant, Willow said. Luna looked down at her grandmother's pendant. Now that she examined it closely, she noticed 3 small indentations around the central crystal, perfect for holding something the size of Willow's leaf. Carefully, Luna took the glowing leaf and pressed it into one of the indentations. It fit perfectly, merging with the metal as if it had always been there. Immediately, Luna's ears filled with whispers, hundreds of voices speaking at once. The trees, Luna gasped. I can hear them, Willow smiled. They've been waiting a long time to speak with you, Guardian. As Luna adjusted to the chorus of whispers in her mind, Willow gathered a small pack of her own. I will join you on your quest, Willow said. The glimmer is not far, but the path is dangerous. The fading creates shadows that confuse and mislead. As if on cue, Luna heard urgent whispers from the trees around them. Something's wrong, she said, looking around. The trees are afraid. Willow's expression darkened. Shadows. They found us already. Luna looked where Willow was pointing and gasped. Between the trees, patches of darkness were moving. Not natural shadows, but something thicker, more substantial. They seemed to absorb the sunlight, creating pockets of night in the daytime forest. What are they? Luna whispered. Fragments of the fading, Willow explained, backing toward Luna. They seek the key you carry. Luna clutched the silver key hanging beside her pendant. What do we do? We run, Willow said simply, grabbing Luna's hand. The trees will help us. As they dashed from the clearing, Luna noticed the trees around them shifting, branches bending down to block the pursuing shadows, roots lifting to create barriers. The whispers in Luna's mind grew louder, more urgent, guiding her where to step, which way to turn. This way, Luna called to Willow, pulling her down a path that hadn't existed moments before. The trees had created it just for them. The shadows seemed confused by the constantly changing landscape, swirling in place before choosing a direction, often the wrong one. Luna and Willow ran until the shadows were no longer visible behind them. Finally, they stopped to catch their breath beside a small stream. That was amazing, Luna panted. The trees, they protected us. Willow nodded, smiling. That's why we needed the Whisperer first. Without understanding the forest, no one can navigate safely while the fading grows. Where to now? Luna asked. Willow pointed across the stream. The Glimmer dwells in the darkest part of the forest, where light is needed most. But we should rest first. Night is coming, and that's when the shadows are strongest. As twilight descended on Whisper Woods, Willow showed Luna how to build a safe campsite. They gathered stones for a fire circle and collected dry branches that the trees willingly dropped for them. The fire will keep the shadows away, Willow explained, as she somehow started the fire with just her hands and a whispered word. They fear light above all else. Luna stared into the dancing flames, thinking about her parents. They would be worried by now, calling her friends, maybe even the police. The guilt weighed heavily on her heart. You're thinking of home, Willow said, not a question but a statement. Luna nodded. My parents will be so worried. I've never disappeared before. Willow placed a comforting hand on Luna's shoulder. The keeper once told me that being a guardian means making difficult choices. Your parents would be proud if they knew what you were doing. Would they? Luna wondered aloud. Or would they think I was crazy, talking to trees and running from shadows? Adults often forget the magic they once believed in, Willow said sadly. But deep down, they remember. That's why they tell children stories about enchanted forests and magical quests. Luna smiled at that thought. Her grandmother had never forgotten the magic. Maybe her parents wouldn't either, if they knew the truth. Tell me about the Glimmer, Luna said, changing the subject. What should I expect? Willow poked at the fire with a stick. The Glimmer is different. Not human like me, not plant-like like the keeper. The Glimmer is light given form, dwelling in darkness to keep balance. And the gift? Luna asked. The gift of illumination, Willow replied. With it, you'll be able to see through the fading's illusions. The shadows cannot hide from one who carries the Glimmer's light. Luna touched her pendant, feeling the warmth of Willow's leaf embedded within it. 2 more gifts to collect, and then the journey to the heart tree. We should sleep, Willow suggested. I'll take first watch. Luna nodded, suddenly aware of how exhausted she was. She laid out her jacket as a makeshift pillow and curled up near the fire. The whispers of the trees had quieted to a gentle lullaby, soothing her worried mind. Just before sleep claimed her, Luna heard Willow's voice, soft and certain. We'll find the Glimmer tomorrow. The trees have shown me the way. Morning arrived with a chill mist clinging to the forest floor. Luna woke to find Willow already up, communing with a massive oak tree at the edge of their campsite. Good news, Willow said when she noticed Luna was awake. The trees have confirmed the Glimmer's location. It's in the hollow, a place where the sun never reaches. Luna shivered, not just from the morning cold. Sounds pleasant. Willow smiled. The Glimmer chose the hollow precisely because it's so dark. Where light is needed most. Remember. After a quick breakfast of Luna's packed snacks, they continued their journey. The forest grew denser as they walked, the canopy overhead thickening until only occasional rays of sunlight penetrated to the forest floor. Listen, Willow said suddenly, stopping in her tracks. Luna concentrated on the tree whispers in her mind. They were different here, slower, deeper, more cautious. They're afraid, Luna realized. Willow nodded. We're approaching the border of the hollow. The trees here rarely sleep. Too many shadows. As they continued forward, Luna noticed the light fading around them. Not like natural evening, but as if the air itself was absorbing the brightness. Soon they could barely see a few feet ahead. I can't see anything, Luna whispered, her voice seeming too loud in the oppressive darkness. That's why we need the Glimmer, Willow replied, her voice equally hushed. Take out your key, Luna. It has power of its own. Luna pulled the silver key from beneath her shirt. To her amazement, it began to glow softly, casting just enough light to see Willow's face and the path immediately ahead. The key of restoration, Willow said with reverence. It seeks to restore balance, light where there is too much darkness. Guided by the key's gentle glow, they pressed deeper into the hollow. The trees here were ancient, their bark black as coal, their branches reaching out like gnarled fingers. No birds sang, no insects chirped. The silence was as heavy as the darkness. Then, in the distance, Luna spotted something. A faint blue glow similar to the light that had first led her into Whisper Woods. There, Luna pointed. Do you see it? Willow nodded. The Glimmer. As they approached the blue light, Luna began to make out a shape within it. Not human,
darkness grows stronger each day. Already part of our realm has been consumed entirely. Can you help us? Luna asked. I can give you my gift, the Glimmer replied, its light pulsing with each word. But first, you must prove worthy of carrying the light. Luna swallowed hard. How do I do that? The Glimmer's form expanded, filling the clearing with soft blue light. You must face the darkness alone. Will Luna prove worthy of the Glimmer's gift? What test awaits her in the darkness? And with time running out before the full moon, can she find the Rememberer and reach the Heart Tree in time? Join us for the next episode of The Secret of Whisper Woods.